So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're ready now for the anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And a shot! And that's off target.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Berger. Ederson. Good puck. Great chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Norway finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Nielsen. Now it's Sørloth. He shifted it to the flank. That's where it came from. Rafinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland, and he's had it nicked away. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Nielsen. Ødegaard. That's Sørloth. Berger. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Paquetá. Takes aim and crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Haaland. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Neymar. And here's Nielsen. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Another throw-in. Gabriel Alexandro. And here's Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sørloth receives it in a good position here. Nicely weighted ball. Ødegaard. Now it's Sørloth. It's a searching pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Brazil already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Ødegaard. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. And it's Berger. Ødegaard. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Norway definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoying. And he's decided to go for it. And he's taking... Oh, he's been caught napping. Pulls it back. That has been knocked away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Looking for options for movement. Cross needs to be good. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Lucas Paquetá. Lucas Paquetá knocks it into space. Oh, such a clever touch. And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Rafinha plays it. Vinícius! They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what a mistake! Marquinhos. Ibanez. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Here's Berger.
Oh, really well played.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed it. Oh, good climb. Harmlessly behind. Alexandro. And here's Evan Nielsen. Berger. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in a great position here.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Ibanez. That has ended up in no man's land. It's not an especially good pass, that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Norway disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's burst through!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Ødegaard! And he's lifted it over. Alexandro.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lucas Paqueta. Oh, this is a very good run. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Norway are looking to go forward now. He is through here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Quite some save from Waverton. No way through there. Alexandro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Sorlot. Over to the right flank. Neymar. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Brazil have a free kick. And here's Evan Niels, tries one from range. But he's left disappointed.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Has been indicated.
Ryerson makes the interception. He's had it taken off him. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through. Haaland. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim? What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Norway kick off the second half.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gets a good foot in there. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Real chance! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Not the most accurate pass. And that was nowhere near his best. Neymar. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. Solot bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Oh, great run, magical! Cleared away. Now Ederson. Some really good ball movement. Marquinhos. Now Ederson. Gabriel. And here's Neymar. Opts for safety. Alexandro. Nicely shaped ball. And that should get the job done. The muscular approach does pay off here. Berger.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Vinícius really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Alexandro. And it's Guimaraes. Now Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Ederson. And it's Guimaraes. He's on it, can he get away? It's anyone's ball. Has another go! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
The attendance for this
Brazil
match was
with the lead.
52,820.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Lucas Paqueta. Now Ederson. Solot. And reclaimed it in a trice. He has a look up. And a chance! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 62 minutes is number 7.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bruno Guimaraes. Vinícius currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's Berger, and it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ibanez. And it's Paquetá. Ederson. Looking to play him in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Paquetá. Passes short and sharp. And it's Paquetá. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's an excellent interception. And that has been knocked clear. Berger. Now Ryerson. He has found the way through. Solot. Neymar. He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rafinha. Ibanez. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Ibanez. Here's Haaland. And here's Evanilson. Bruno Guimaraes ploughing through the middle. Ederson has found the net here, of course. And here's Paquetá. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Ødegaard engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Ibanez. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ryerson. And he's forced to go back. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. That's a throw. This is a promising build-up. Gabriel spots it and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ryerson. Berger. Ryerson. Foot in. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. Oh, what has happened here? And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And he was quick to react. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Evanilson. Good ball, good take. Just eases him off the ball. Ryerson. Here's Berger. The final 5 minutes. Ibanez. Cross to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Nielsen. And he's quick to return it. Lucas Paqueta gets flagged offside. Norway have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Ederson. And it's Neymar. That has been cut short.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Clipped into space. Cleared away. And the number on the board is 3. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. Spread it left. And he's managed to get free. Berger is flagged offside. Not the most convincing of... And the keeper's given it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling it.
There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
Neymar is over the first kick. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Up steps the man with the armband. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. Of course. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Brazil with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, Cooley does it. 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Clearly for some, this is all too much. Oh, he's won it all right! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Brazil definitely had to take the scenic route, but I don't think they'll be complaining too much. Their sense of purpose and overall approach to the game just gave them a slight edge that enabled them to